everybody, this is Dr. Sadler with Creating Future Nurses, and today we're going to talk about arterial blood gases and how to solve arterial blood gas problems. So today's video is going to talk about your basic arterial blood gases. We're not going to get into how to determine if it's compensating or not. I'll create another video to help you understand whether the problem is compensating or not. Today we're going to discuss your basic arterial blood gases. So before we start talking about our basic arterial blood gases, we need to understand which lab values are included in that and what are those normal lab values. So first of all, our pH. Our pH normal value is 7.35 to 7.45. And then our PaCO2. Our PaCO2, a normal value is 35 to 45. And then your bicarb, or your HCO3, your bicarbonate, a normal value is 22 to 26. And you have to understand those before you can start working these ABG problems. So understand, if our problem is going to be with our PaCO2, it's going to be a respiratory issue. However, if our problem is with our HCO3 or our bicarbonate, the issue is going to be a metabolic issue. Okay? So, now, let's look at this. Some people like to do this method. There's several different ways you can do these. So today we're going to talk about doing the tic-tac-toe method. So with the tic-tac-toe method, we have our chart here with our acid on one side, normal in the middle, and alkalitic on that end. So any values of our pH that are below 7.35 are considered acidic. Any values for our pH above 7.45 are going to be considered alkalitic. Now let's go down to our bicarbonate. Our bicarbonate, HCO3, any values below 22 are going to be considered acidic. Any values above 26 are going to be considered alkalitic. Okay? Now let's go back to our CO2. Our CO2 is actually flipped. So we have the 45 on this side and the 35 on that side. That confuses a lot of people a lot of times. But don't get confused. It's still 35 to 45 is our range. So anything between 35 and 45, so 36, 37, 38, 39, and so on. Anything between that range is considered normal. It's just that everything above 45 is going to be considered acidic. So if we got 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, anything above 45 is considered acidic. Anything below 35 for our CO2 is going to be considered alkalitic. So going below 35, so 34, 33, 32, 31, anything below 35 is going to be considered alkalitic. Okay? So with this tic-tac-toe method, we're trying to find which value matches our pH. So I got a couple of examples here for us to use. So we have a pH of 7.46, a PaCO2 of 36, and a bicarb or HCO3 of 32. So let's put that into our tic-tac-toe chart. So if our pH is 7.46, where does that fall on our chart? So remember we said below 35 is acidic, above 7.45 is alkalitic. So if our pH is 7.46, it's going to be above our 7.45 mark, which will make our pH alkalitic, right? Now, our PaCO2 is 36. So, remember we said our range is 35 to 45, it's just flipped. 45 on this side for acid and 35 on that side for alkalitic. But if it's 36, is it acidic, normal, or alkalitic? So 36 falls within that range. So our PaCO2 is normal. Okay? And then our bicarb, HCO3, is 32. So, is it acidic, normal, or alkalitic? Anything below 22 is acidic. Anything above 26 is alkalotic. Anything in that range is normal. So if it's 32, it's going to be higher than our 26 range. So therefore, our HCO3 is alkalotic. So we want the one that matches our pH. Which one matches our pH? And our bicarb matches our pH. So we've got 4 options. We could be respiratory acidosis, respiratory alkalosis, metabolic acidosis, or metabolic alkalosis. Those are going to be our 4 options. So remember we said if the issue is with the CO2, it's going to be a respiratory issue. If the issue is with the HCO3 or the bicarb, it's going to be a metabolic issue. So the one that matches our pH is the one we have the issue with. So the one that is currently matching our pH is our bicarbonate, our HCO3. So the HCO3 is a metabolic issue. So metabolic, so we know we're down to one of these two. Metabolic is either metabolic acidosis or metabolic alkalosis. Which side is it on? It's on the alkalotic side. So therefore it's metabolic alkalosis. Metabolic alkalosis. That's our answer. All right. I have another example here for us to practice. So this one, our pH is 7.22. Our PaCO2 is 49. And our bicarbonate is 24. So let's plug that in. pH is 7.22. So pH, where does that fall? Is it acidic, normal, or alkalotic? Below 7.35 is acidic. Above 7.45 is alkalotic. So our pH is 7.22. So it falls below our 7.35. So right now our pH is acidic. Okay? Our PaCO2 of 49. So our range, well, we have it here 45 to 35, but you know, anything within that range. So above 45 is acidic, and below 35 is alkalotic. So our PaCO2 is 49. So that is higher than 45. So therefore, our PaCO2 is going to be acidic. Our bicarb is 24. So our range is 22 to 26. That's our range. So does that fall under the acidic, normal, or alkalotic? Does it fall within that 22 to 26 range? 24, yes. So right now, our bicarbonate is normal. So which one matches our pH? The CO2 matches our pH. So if our issue is with our CO2, remember we said it's a respiratory issue. So our issue is with our CO2, so it's a respiratory issue. So now we know we're here. We're in one of these, respiratory issue. So is it acidic or alkalotic? And it's on the acidic side. So our answer is going to be respiratory acidosis. Respiratory acidosis, that's our answer. Okay? So like I said, we're going to do another video to show you whether it's compensating or not, so you can determine whether your problem is compensating or not. This one I just wanted to give you the basics of how to determine your arterial blood gases. Okay? So So if you like this video and you'd like to see more like this, please consider joining my YouTube channel. Thank you and have a great day.